Hi, this is Melanie for the Pardesi channel. I'm here to do a reaction for 2.0 starring Rajinikanth and Akshay Kumar. This trailer has been highly anticipated. I tried to stay up late last night Chicago time, but gave up at about 1 in the morning. The trailer launch was still going on, the big press meet. It looked like an enormous event. I saw A.R. Rahman was there, and it just looked huge. For some of these events that I've seen launches for other movies, this seemed to be another scale altogether. Anyway, I am excited to see this full trailer. I enjoyed the teaser. Some other people criticized the VFX of the sort of crow, bird, bird of prey thing. But I think some people have said that it was seen in a theater in 3D and it was amazing. And if you're watching it on a cell phone, it's just not going to look the same. So I am willing to withhold judgment on the full CGI until I see it in the theater. I guess is the bottom line. No matter how it looks, that's not something. I've just heard that people are still criticizing the CGI, and that the director talked about at the trailer launch that they tried to have a Hollywood production company do the VFX, and it was supposed to be done by Diwali last year, and the company just was not up to the task of the scope of how many CGI scenes needed to be completed for this movie, and they ended up having to give up on that company and then go with another company, which I can't even imagine the expense. So the problem is this movie evidently is more expensive than Deadpool was. But I think some of that expense is having to restart with a new production company to do all the CGI. Anyway, enough waiting. Let's go. Go.
வணக்கம். தலைப்புச் செய்திகள். செல்போன்கள் திடீர் மாயம். மக்கள் பீதி.
செல்போன் வச்சிருக்கிற ஒவ்வொருத்தனை கொலைகாரனுங்க. அத பார்த்தாலே மனுஷங்க அலறி அடிச்சுட்டு ஓட போறாங்க பாரு.
I am Chitti, reloaded, version 2.0. I'll set your screens on fire.
What was that little thing at the end? um okay, I was really impressed. I liked the imagination of it. I liked the scope of it. I liked all the cell phones turning into creatures. I find it super creative. Now, I'm watching it on a laptop, and I can't even imagine what it's going to look like on the big screen. I'm going to try to go to as big a screen as I can to see this film. I just love it. I remember seeing the first film And I don't know, it just kind of, I was like, oh, this is okay, this is okay. And then that last half, all of the action, and it just was so imaginative and so different than anything that I had seen before in Western cinema. And I absolutely loved it. I love the humor of Chitty. I love Rajinikanth's, I don't know, just sort of his attitude as playing the robot. So I'm all for it, and I am excited to see Akshay Kumar as a villain. I think that's just a really fun choice and a way to bring in the Hindi audience who love him. I think he has a lot of humor. He's a great action hero, and he has a lot of humor in a lot of roles too. And so I just think we didn't really get to see a lot of his personality as the villain, but that's something that I'm looking forward to seeing. I love the whole look though. I mean, every shot that we've seen in the behind the scenes trailer, I love the eyebrows. I love how crazy he looks. So, to me, this is so imaginative and so different. I'm so bored with Western action films. I mean, I bring up the Transformers a lot, but to me, that is just like, ugh. Like I just, they're boring to me. It's all the same. And this one looked different the way that when they were the giant robots here. I mean, here we do have, it's like Chitta becomes sort of a giant robot too, I guess, and kicks Akshay Kumar's ass in the big stadium fight. But it looked different. I don't know. I'm excited to see this. I love that whole I didn't realize the crow was sort of made out of his cell phones. Like, wow. That whole idea is kind of an inventive thing, that he grabs everybody's cell phones, everybody's technology, and then he becomes a weapon with it. So, very cool. All right, let me know what you thought about the trailer in the comments below. Some people have said they thought the CGI still looks cheesy, and I'm wondering, is that because you're watching it on a cell phone? And is it going to look different when we're watching it on the big screen? I don't know if it's going to be available in 3D or whatever everywhere. So maybe sometimes a 3D movie just doesn't look as good on flat technology. So we'll have to see. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to the Pardesi channel. And if you hit the bell, then you'll get a notification whenever I have a new trailer action or film review.